Alright everyone, welcome back. My name is Curtis and today we have a ZF5, more specifically a ZF5 42 transmission out of a 1990 F350. This one in particular has a 7.3 liter IDI and power stroke bell housing, and it's a rear wheel drive configuration. We have complaints about second gear. The synchro is just absolutely horrible. And if you know ZF5s at all, you'll find that's pretty typical ZF5 things. But we're gonna get started on it. We're gonna pull her apart, see what we can figure out to diagnose our issue. So first things first, we're gonna start with our throwout bearing, which slides off our input shaft. We're gonna pull our clutch fork out. And we'll leave the boot in place and we'll leave the pivot ball in place. Let's get our reverse light sensor out of the way, or at least the pigtail for it. I've already pulled our shifter hat off, as you can see here. It's pretty simple. 8 bolts here. And I've pulled our reverse lockout out. That's this right here. It sits in like this. Pretty simple just to pull that out. Alrighty, so first things first, we're gonna get working on our detents here. Clean some gunk out of it. We have 3 detents. And I'm gonna try, and in the center of each of them, oh, it might. Look at that. You can almost reuse that. There's our spring. Let's do that with the rest of them. There's our second one. There we go. Definitely don't have to overcomplicate those. We have our 3 detent springs, our 3 caps, and we're gonna try and get a magnet in here so we can pull out the actual detents themselves. There's 1, 2, and the third one wants to be a pain. There we go. These shifter detents are what help hold this end of our shift rails in place. So with that being done, we can now move on. 1 7/16. Fits right on there. All right, so we have our 1 7/16 inch socket on our output yoke. And we're gonna come in here with the old big 3/4. We're gonna pop that guy off. We're gonna slide our yoke out. We're ready to split the case. So it's at this point, we're now going to take all of our 13 mil case bolts out. And I mean, these transmissions are simple. And here you can see I'm working on the side. I'm trying to clean out this bolt. So I didn't mention it, but this bolt here and this one, see there's 2, are what hold in our reverse idler shaft. I almost forgot. So we'll pull our reverse idler shaft out, or the bolts for it. All right, so I stripped out the 6 mils, but I was able to get it with a bolt extractor. So we have our reverse idler bolts out. We're gonna rotate this back around. And with our 13 mil, we're gonna come crack all our case bolts. All right, let's separate our case halves. Come in here and clean up some fluid. All right, everyone, we got everything stripped. We're ready to separate our case halves. I'm gonna come in here and tap it. And that starts opening up. There's all more fluid. There we go. All right. There's a split case on a ZF5. It's quite convenient that this is able to sit like this, but we are going to lay it down. This transmission is a perfect transmission to explain the components that are inside of a manual transmission. Let's quickly go over them. We have our input shaft, which as you can see here, you can see our input shaft is separate from the rest of our main shaft. And then we have our reverse idler gear and shaft and our counter shaft. So in order to pull this out, we have 3 Allen screws here that hold our shift rails in place. And here you can see where the detents would otherwise have been. So first things first, we're going to pull out our input shaft, and here's the synchro for that. Next, we're going to come in with our Allen and undo these, and that's a 5 mil. There's two. And our third one. And now, our shift rails will come up and out. We have our main selector. And actually, we're going to lay this down because everything should come out as one now. There's a special tool that clamps all this together. We're not going to be using that. The reverse shaft already wants to come out, so we'll finish pulling that out. Now, we're just going to gently wiggle. Because the weight is kind of sitting on everything here weird because I'm not using that tool. So we're just going to wiggle, kind of holding the shift rails, and I'm holding the counter shaft, and I'm kind of pushing on the back. And as you just saw, everything kind of popped open. So here we have the back half of our case, our counter shaft, and our main shaft assembly, with the rails attached, of course. But they'll slide off, and what we're left with, other than the main shaft, of course, is a fully disassembled ZF5. So I'll go ahead and clean everything up, and okay, so I got everything cleaned up and laid out. Let's go over everything. We obviously have our front half of our case, our rear half of our case. We have our shift tower, our reverse idler gear, our main shaft, our counter shaft, our input shaft, our shift rail assembly, our case hardware, our output yoke, our shift fork, and throwout bearing. So if you enjoy this type of content, definitely stick around. We post pretty regularly, so go ahead and give us a like and a subscribe. It helps our channel grow. And if you do, you can stick around and see this box of shiny new parts installed on this unit. So with that being said, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.